Hello. In this video, I will give some information about the object I made and that I called Portal 4. This is Portal 4A, and the object you see here are to make Portal 4B. The difference is mainly the screws can be seen here. Now, on this one, the screws will be on the bottom. Also, this is a little bit narrower, so a bit smaller, and so it has for me a little advantage. I have a web page which is linked to this, which is here. You have here the address. It's under the video also. If you go there and you click on this one, it's in French. So if you click there, you have here, and with Google Translate you can translate it automatically. So I will explain this portal, and this one is nearly the same but a little bit less good because the screws are on the top. This one is Portal 4A and this one Portal 4B. So I translate it in English, and so here you have other portals I did and the 4B is, or 4A or 4B, this is the photo of the 4B, and here you have some information. I wrote them in French, but it's translated automatically in English. It was inspired first by the video of Steve Moult called My New Favorite Illusion, How the Portal Illusion Works. A very, very nice video, like all the videos he did. And it's inspired by Ada Cohen, and you can see here it's called a Magic Portal Desktop. Ada Cohen, he made also, I think, 4 variations, and this is one variation, so the one I did. And he did also here a video from Ada Cohen on how the illusion works. Okay, so I come back here. I can just show you here how it works. So it goes up, 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 and up. Okay, now I show you how to mount the portal. So you have a top cap and the bottom cap, which will go here inside, and it's made so that in this rotation it will not rotate as well as on the other rotation. I will talk about it a bit later in the FreeCAD file. Then you have the second screw, which goes here inside and has to go. So I take it off and it goes like this here. So it's here inside. So I put it here in. Then it's not necessary, but for me it's a little bit better to take this protection. It narrows only the hole. The big difference between the portal I did and the one did by Ada Cohen is the hole here is a square. Ada Cohen did some with a round entrance. And so I thought with a square it's even less obvious that everything is rotating. So now I put this part on the external part and this on the internal. So here and here, it's not easy, but it should go here. Okay, I have this. Now I put this protection, and this will have to be glued here on this part. And now I put the top cap, again the external part and the internal part here. Okay, it's done. Again, it rotates easier in this direction as in this direction. And now I put this part. So first this has to go here. Now it has difficulties to come here in, so I push here, and I hope you can see. So okay, now it's done. Only this part has to be glued, hold here. Maybe I will hold it for a moment with a bit of tape. I put it here, and the other side also, just for the purpose of the video. Later I will glue it. Okay, now you can already see it works also. It works a little bit better. It works a little bit better than this one, because I made a little modification on the size of the hole here and here, on linked to the top cap and the bottom cap. So now the last thing to do is to turn it and take the screws and put the screws here inside. So I put one screw here, second one. The screws can be between 10 millimeters. These ones are 10 millimeters long, M4 screws, and they can be until 16 millimeters long. If you would put 16 millimeters long screws, it will last longer to screw them. So I put the last one. Here, and okay, now you have it. Okay, you see how it works. It goes up, up, up. So, in fact, everything, the two screws here are rotating when I'm lifting it up, and here the bolt is rotating when it's going down. Up. But the illusion is that this goes up. Normally I should glue this and glue the top here. Okay, this was how to mount it. You see it's quite quick. The height, I have nothing to print which is higher than 205 millimeters, so you can print it on nearly any 3D printer. Now I have some information to give about the FreeCAD file, which is also available. So everything is available on here. So I have to on printables from Prusa. So the name, I called it Portal 4AB, a fourth remix with variation from the Illusion portal of Ada Cohen. And you have here you have the STL files, and you have here the FreeCAD files. This is the Portal 4A, so I wouldn't use it, but it's here. And you have normally somewhere, I didn't, here, the Portal 4B. It's a bit better. The screws are the same, the bolts are the same, the cap is also the same. It's only this part which is changing. This part, the cache, which is not necessary, but for me it's a little bit better to have it, and also the top cap. So not this one. This one is useless for me. This one is better. Okay, now information about FreeCAD. So I go here. So I use FreeCAD version 1.0. I find FreeCAD is very well evolving. And so here you have the object, and I will hide nearly everything. I have to hide the bolt, the screws. Maybe I can say one thing. If I hide this and also the top, well, the top here and here, And if you see this, the screw, so I take one screw. It's difficult to print a screw like this because it's quite high, 205 millimeter high, and quite thin. So I print it with this support. The support has to be thrown away after that, but it stabilizes the printing a lot. You have the same if you take the screw one and the support. And I print with a layer here of 0.2 millimeters. But what I use when I print the screw, it's here not having 2 shells, but having 6 or 8 shells. So you have only shells. So it makes the object stronger. So now the last thing I wanted to show is here. So I have to show it. This part here inside, the part here, which are made from here. So I go here inside. So this part is emptied from the original. And here you see I have this part 20.99. If it turns too easily, you can increase this value. And in fact, on my first try, I show you at the beginning of the video, I have a value here of 21.09. So just 1/10 of millimeter bigger. So I can show you. So if I put 21.09, so it's just a little bit bigger. So it makes the hole a bit more on the right. So if I close it, then if I show the screw, where is it? Here, this one. And if you look here, it's difficult to show, but it's here. So this part, the screw will go a bit more inside, but it will touch this. So it will be a bit harder to rotate, but it will be much harder to rotate on the counter direction. So you have to choose if you want to make the modification I just show or not, to have the hole a little bit on the right or on the outside or more on the inside. I prefer to have it like as it is now and as it is in the STL files. Okay, I think that's all. You have the information. I hope you will enjoy with it. Thank you and goodbye.